There is a lot here in a new song here called Ellen Kane Come Again. And this song is, I would say for my songs, has a pretty long intro. And and it's based on C minor 7, G minor 7, C minor 7, G minor 7. Wait. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, let's get the lights here. Okay. All right. So we're going to go. Look at that. There's a C minor 7 in my right hand. I'm going to just move this away from the intro. As we're going to say, this has a really long intro. And the intro itself is so long. 1, 2, 3, 4. It doesn't start till here. The intro, I guess that's not too long. It's only 8-bar intro, but still, it's not the part I want to show you right now. I want to show you how this is based on it. Well, it's actually based on a C minor 7-2-6 to a G minor 7-2-4. So these two basic chords are riding all the way through this song all the time. But again, if I look at it with the left hand playing the C, then I only have like this in the right hand. I have a C minor 7. I'm not even making a full chord, but I'd like to make it a full chord if I want to. But anyways, right now I'm not. And a C minor 7-2-6 is right here, and a 2 is right here. So this is what I'm using out of the C minor 7-2-6. I'm going to octave it around here so you can see the octave. C, D, E flat, no F or anything else like that. A G, a B flat, and a C. And then I'm going to a G minor 4. 4? Yes, C, remember? In a minor, a 4 is always another sweet note. Yes, we can definitely use that. I'm going to use that, especially in the G minor part. And a 2. And so here's a G minor. I'm going to move the left hand to make the letter name. Which letter I have? Left hand always has a letter name. And make G minor. And then look at 2. I'm starting on the 2 in my right hand. And the minor 3. And then the 5 and the 7. There it is. And then where's the 4? See here, it's just a thickener, the 4 and the minor. It's so pretty. So these are the chords G. These are what I'm going to be using in the G minor section. I'm going to be using a G, an A, a B flat, a C, a D, an F, and a G. Now I'm going to be using those notes, right? And in the C minor, I'm going to be using these notes. Wait. And in a melody that I made up from learning those sweet notes. Those sweet notes gave me this melody. And the C minor 7-2-6, look at it. I'm playing fifths. Although there is a 4 right there. Look, there's a 4 right there. F is a 4. And then in the that goes twice. And then in the G minor, I'm going to take the 5 and the 2, and then go to the minor 3rd and the 7, and then a little fill. But the cool thing is that this is C minor 7 and G minor 7, C minor 7 and G minor 7, C minor, and a jam on it. Now let's take a look at the left hand. Let's look at the intro. It starts way down with the 4, which is a legal sweet note in a minor, C minor, and then it goes to a non-chordal thing. It does come back to I just put the sync right there. I want it to be dissonant, so it's not analyzing it right here. Yes, this one is the 2 and the 5, but these fourths that I'm playing are just on top of a rocking 8th note. Right? Well, look at that. Just dissonant. Isn't that cool? Look at that dissonant right here. That's right here. Is that a weird intro? Dissonant. Where did those fourths come? They came from guitar. Yeah. Guitars are on the fourths. A lot of force, I mean. You can get a lot of guitar from that. Ellen Kane, Come Again. The words are, what you doing? What you doing? Ellen Kane, come again. If you looked at the title actually has Ellen Kane, come again. Kane and again rhyme in this way this title is said. So, you have, but it's not just on top of the rocking bass note. Watch it here. That sounds pretty, and then rocking G. Right? All right, that's cool. But I put a little twirl in there, a little interruption to the solid eighths when you're actually in the verse and you're actually playing it beyond the intro. The intro is just straight eighths in the left hand. But look at the little. I changed it from up, down, to do downs, two ups. Watch. Versus one down, up, down, up, down, up. And then I put a funny in there, a B flat, which is right on the C minor 7. And if I were in the G minor 7, what would it be? F. It would be F. I'm pointing right here. If you're in the G, it would be. Right? From many jammings of C minor 7 to G minor 7, I have found all these cool things. And how I'm showing them, I put them into a song. Ellen Kane, Come Again. Oh, listen here. With this top. And I have to point out again, I go, funny. It's a little underside accompaniment to the melody. Ellen Kane, come again. Hear that? And then back to the C minor. Here down there. I'll slow it down. Right? The back side of the verse is this. And then a crawl up, but like the second motif of the verse. The first is Ellen Kane. And the second part is when I'm in a G minor, I'm still in a G minor, but I'm emphasizing the 5 and the 2. And then look, I got a 4 in there. I have this cool? Backside. I'm actually, and I analyzed it more of an F2-6 with a G bass versus a G minor because it was more F-y with a G bassy than it was minor. See, so I actually analyzed these. F6. Then look at because I can actually put a 2 in that, but that's actually a C minor 7 with A flat bass, and then a D minor 7. And the reason I analyze each one of those eighth notes quickly is because this whole song is showing all the things you can do in between C minor 7, G minor 7, C minor 7, G minor 7, and you can go and crawl right up it. And back to the C minor 7. G minor 7. Funny. And then I have the break. Look at this break. I remember when I made this break up. In this case, I didn't even call it a chord because I just wanted specific notes in the D part. So I look at it, it's just D, 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 D. That's, but then look at the top part. 1, 5, 7, 1. 1, 5, 7, 8. Anyway, by the time I get back to the beginning, just like the beginning, watch the D part, then the D comes right here. D, D, D. There's a lot of Ds. Even though there is a 1, 5, 7 D little riff, it's a no chord part, even though it's mainly in D. You can see all the D's in the bass. D, 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 D. And then it kicks off the D. But then, before it kicks off the D, look at all those D's just grinding the D. I always say the G minor first. Coming to the C minor, the G minor, the C minor, the G minor, and then I go to the D. It's just, it's just, with no third, but you can hear the resolution there. And then I go right back to the C minor, G minor, but in a different way. I'm not going melody. What you doing? What you doing? I'm not going that part. I'm just going to stick on a C minor 7/2, and I'm just going to go take my thumb, which is there, my second finger, which is on the 7, and it's on the minor third, the second, and the I'm just going to go just rock it against it. And notice that I've switched between the dun 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 to the dun ding dun ding dun ding, just a regular octave. When I switch into the second part of the verse, I almost call it a bridge because I only play this one time, this section. I'm going to head to the next page, and it's still going between it's starting in C minor right there, C minor 7. Now I do rate this at F6 with a G because it really is an F6 because it's like sustained, and then it finally it's F6 G's, F6 G with it just holds there. That's how I liked it. As I heard it, I saw it, and know what it was at the time when I wrote it. I just want to hold it there, and it's sustained before I do resolution. Another crawl down, but a broken chord here. I'm just playing with a C minor. C minor 2, 7. And then this I'm still kind of an F6. Then I go into a chromatic. I'm still with the F with a G bass. I should have said G bass over here too. It's an F6 with a G bass. Sorry. The cymbal. Hold on. There it gets songs. Okay. So, I'm in the C minor 7. 2. To the F6 with a G bass. I'm just hitting, I'm not going G, 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 G. I'm just going rocking between the C minors. Look at the bass. C, 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 G, G. Then it goes to the G. Well, it's an F6. A little crawl. As I was explaining those chords, I define because they are great symbol. And then I come down to an F with a G bass again. Except it's not F6. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to chromatic opposite direction. Have you ever done that? You know, you start in some place and you just go, I'm going down in my left hand and up in my right hand, but just taking this inversion of F with and then a G bass octave, right down the F sharp. So I'm going to call it a no chord because there's so many chord changes here. Just to put all those chords fractions there, it's just not worth it because I want these notes to be played to a certain area, and then I want it to flip back in time. It's got to be in time, during the right time. So I'm going to F for the G bass, then I'm down. And I'm going to grab the C minor 7/2 that I was, as a melodic, more, I was right down here on D as a melody. Follow top notes, follow top notes. Watch this. I get up there and the chromatic, which happens to be an A flat when I'm starting here. Whatever I get there, I might just kind of slid over a note there on the left hand, and then I'm going to go to the C minor. Listen to this. Coming out of here, right here on the C minor or 7 here. Just octave. Here it now, solid. Look, I'm right. I'm sorry, with an A bass. I'm going to make it an E flat with an A bass. I'm gonna keep going with the melody with the C minor. I'm crawling up to the 6 to the 7 of to the 7. Just breaking chords and doing a little movement. Sometimes I like to do a little movement with my thumb. Boom, bing, boom, bing, boom, bing. In this case, I'm going between the 2 and the 1. But if I have the opportunity and the time there to do it, I will move. If it's not too uncomfortable, I want to just make it comfortable. I don't have to move down or whatever. If it's just letter to letter or sharp to sharp, I just move that thumb just to make some little kind of, like variety pack of movement. Oh yeah. Look at this resolution here. So I'm coming to a C minor 7. Instead of just like, remember before, I have to go back to show you this because I know where it is.
Oh, that's right, where I went.
Because I am going to move the thumb. Bing. You learn something every day. I am moving the thumb down here to the G minor 7. And the G minor 7/4, but it really comes to an F6. This is where I'm thinking of, right here, the F6 with a G bass. I know I just kind of stumbled through that section. Let me just go through here. No, here I go from the C minor 7 to G minor 7. But I'm going to do it in a different way, in a more grander scale, with all these broken, and I'm moving my thumb. Yes, I am moving thumb. Yes, I can move my thumb from a letter to a flat or sharp, whatever it is. And the reason is that I was saying I couldn't. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be lazy. I'm not going to be lazy. I'm going to move it. While I'm holding out. And then and this is easy because I'm just going between 2 letters. These are why I'm holding these top notes. Look at all that hold. That hold right there. There's the melody moving, holding. A dotted half note? Come on, what am I going to do? Just hit there? No, I'm going to go. Right, I'm going to do something, move it against. And I'm going to go with the next page. Now look at the F6 all stretched out into a full chord, 4-note full chord. And then watch me walk that. I'm taking all those notes that are so legal and sweet in there and just rocking them down against my thumb, pressing 2 notes, C and D, with the G bass. I'm sorry, it's an F bass. It's where I'm ready to do an F here. It's just really great. It goes from a G minor 7. This whole chorus. This is the build up to the chorus. That's why I call it a bridge, because it really is only this time that I go to the C minor and a G minor and then into this F6 with a G bass and to F6 and C minor. I'm reaching to a whole note up there. Look at it. It starts. And then back to this. that same part that I had when I came into the first part of the verse. It's back one more page. Here it is, down an octave lower. And then I'm going to be right here, an octave higher. Watch. Oh, wait, I just blasted into another page. Here it is. That's fun stuff.